I want to give you a couple tips for asking for help about your succulents. If you want a helpful answer in figuring out what's wrong with your succulents, providing more information about your succulents will give you a better answer and an answer that's more likely to be accurate. So in this case, one of our Succulent Lovers Club members posted this photo of his Medusa head, or series of photos. So that's actually tip number one. If you can post photos of what's going wrong, and especially if you have a history of it. So here we have 4 different photos of it from a different point in time. So he got it on this date, and then he moved it outside, and then he moved it inside in September. And the leaves are getting shorter. There's not as many of them, but they are still green. So there are some good things happening there too. But having this series of photos and knowing what happened with it is a really big help. And then another thing is to let people know how often you've been watering your succulent. So he shared with us this history from the Succulent Tracker app. So in the app, he's able to see when he's watered this succulent, and you can also see the date that he moved it. So it's incredibly helpful to have this record of what's gone on in the life of your succulent. So the Succulent Tracker app will actually allow you to just make a note. You can record if you've treated it for mealybugs or any other type of bug, if you've moved it to a new location, if you've watered it, anything you can think of, you can record it inside the Tracker app. And it will actually also let you record a photo history as well. So you can save photos like this inside the Tracker app. So in the case of this club member, we're able to determine that it probably needs more light and a little bit more frequent watering. So this is the watering history of the plant. And on a previous screen in the Tracker app, it will actually show the average number of days that this succulent is watered. So here we can see it's been about 20 days. It's been about 25 days or so here as well. I guess 21 days. And so you can, just looking at this, you can kind of see, okay, it's probably been watered about every 20 days. And with this, the combination of being moved inside and being under a grow light, it'll actually dry the plant out being under a grow light. And you can see there's little dried up leaves here. Oftentimes as well, not getting enough light can cause the leaves of the succulent to be stunted or shorter. So in the case of this club member's Medusa head, it needs to be watered a little bit more frequently, and then also it needs more light. So that might mean that it needs to move closer to the light, or possibly have the light on longer, or maybe get moved closer to a window if there's more natural light available. So sharing multiple photos of your succulent and details about what's happening to it are a really, really great way to get better help for your succulents, to get better answers to the questions you have about your succulents. And if you would like to get personalized help for your succulents, we'd love to have you join the Succulent Lovers Club. I'll have links in the description of this video. And then, of course, if you'd like to check out the Succulent Tracker app as well, if you want to start that history of when you've watered your succulents and when you've taken other actions with them, just search for Succulent Tracker in your app store, and you can download a trial of that. You can use it free for up to 5 plants, and then there's just a small monthly fee after that. So we'd love to help you get help with your succulents. So be sure to click the link in the description to join the Succulent Lovers Club, and we'll see you in there.